Hello everyone, what's going on? This is Arrow7 here. I'm bringing you more Keane to the fire within after like, I don't know, maybe it's more like whole month without commentary videos. I will finally record something since I managed to fix my microphone. I'm a little bit ill and sick still, but I will try to do my best and yeah, I don't even remember what are we doing here. We need to receive the visitor. Show objects on screen, okay, we do remember that somehow. Movement, I actually forgot movement. But yeah, anyways, let's see what were we going to do here, outside.
What the devil?
Mr. Keane, you can probably guess who I am.
Well, we can, but I don't remember really well, so let's see. Who wouldn't recognize a successful businessman such as you, Ombati? And the large logo on your Zeppelin is impossible to overlook, Mr. Ombati. He is the first pirate who managed to board my ship. Probably that one. So yeah, before we start actually, please do have in mind that this is commentary after full months. You probably know that I have allergy. When I'm talking too much, my throat hurts really well, and it's still morning and I'm still ill, so blah blah blah. Just do have that in mind.
Yes, the first pirate who managed to board my ship.
Pirate is such a harsh term to call someone who is just coming to converse with you in peace. I was just told that you have a tendency to run away from things.
I wouldn't put it that way.
I know. It all started in an orphanage in London. You grew up there and then you ran away.
That was...
I'm not interested in why, Mr. Keane. Let's get down to business. You have an amulet. I would pay you an adequate price for it. I abhor armed violence and only use it as a last resort to achieve my objectives. I am a man who loves to negotiate.
I really doubt in that. The amulet is worth an awful lot, that's what I think. I'll never give up the amulet. Do you know the difference between a sailing ship and your mother? Okay, let's see, I'll never... Actually, we will try with this one. Even though I do believe that we're not gonna end by selling that amulet.
The amulet is worth an awful lot. That's what I think.
Good point.
Wow. That's at least 3... No, 4.
This will buy you the biggest ship you can imagine, Mr. Keane, and allow you to get rid of this miserable heap of junk, including the rats and lice.
Jack!
What do you say, Mr. Keane?
Well, we shouldn't really go for that. Fine, thank you then amulet then. I don't know what it's good for anyway. That's all you have to offer? Why are you eager to get the amulet?
That's all you have to offer.
Apparently you're not easily convinced. I like that. So, what do you say to this?
Oh, this must be at least... Wait, let me see.
This would be enough to buy you the entire Royal Navy, and every single ship would be better than this worm-riddled hulk. And they'd smell better too. But this is my last offer. My time is precious, and this is the maximum I will invest. So what do you say? Death? Or this?
None of the above. You arrogant snob. The amulet is mine. I'll never give you a pause on it. I'm wondering what would happen if we do this. He would probably take... Actually, we would probably take the amulet and the money. And the amulet both at the end. But...
None of the above, you arrogant snob. The amulet is mine, and you'll never get your paws on it.
I had been warned that you were a fool. But you're even worse than your reputation. If that's your answer, then I'll just take the amulet. And you get nothing. Let's go. I've wasted enough time here. The deal is off. And your ship is sinking.
Not sure they did.
Great. We travel all the way to Africa, and now we've lost the amulet to Ombati.
Don't worry, Amanda. We still have the map from my dream. We can get back into the
Ha!
race with that.
Terrific prospects.
Just trust me.
Damn it. Maybe I should get that money first. That was probably a mistake.
Okay, Amanda, it seems to fit.
Even though I doubt it.
Jack, what are you doing? Where are you
He will
going?
give us some money.
What do you think? The next part of the amulet's waiting, and we must find an octopus.
You must be joking. Ombati has our amulet. Why would we look any further?
We cannot allow Ombati to get the other parts as well. Everything we did so far would have been for nothing.
Jack is right. We shouldn't give up now.
But we haven't the slightest idea where we should look. An octopus is a lousy clue. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but this really isn't octopus habitat.
Well, perhaps I'm imagining things, but I feel this funny tingle in the spot where I used to wear the amulet. So either we're bound to find something here, or you need to take me to the nearest hospital.
A funny tingle?
Is she really going to leave us now?
I never doubted your abilities.
Right! We must find the octopus from my dream before Ombati does.
Ugh, very well.
But now we may be close to the right place. All we're missing is the octopus.
That's all? We'll never find an octopus in the Nile.
Perhaps your dream wasn't about a real live octopus. Jack, did you see other things in your dream too?
Yes, there were some stone tablets with simple drawings. One of them was this Egyptian beetle, I believe.
A scarab. Those beetles were depicted everywhere in ancient Egypt, in temples, on obelisks, all over the place.
Impossible! Jack, take a closer look at the obelisk.
An obelisk? Where?
You're standing on it. It may be a bit hard to recognize with all these roots wrapped around it, like tentacles.
Well, I did thought
Eve,
about that.
Amanda, you're both geniuses. And I knew we'd find it.
That must be a huge coincidence.
From a zoological point of view, this looks more like a squid, not an octopus.
I think it comes close enough. So, shall we?
Okay, so we do
A
have
long
that
and steady
branch.
Before this adventure, I didn't have much time for carving. Now there are lots of opportunities.
So we do have a sharpened branch.
The obelisk seems to have a weak spot.
Maybe we can...
The branch would just break. I need something more solid and powerful to knock over the obelisk.
Okay, so we will probably need something else.
If only I were in the paper industry. Take that, plant! Ah, this reminds me of my childhood.
Now we can't go into water, so... something must be here. We just need to find out what. And where, of course. No, that's the same place.
Yep, wonderfully clear water.
Can we find something in that wonderful clear water? Cleft in the rock.
Water's flowing in it, but the cleft is too narrow to get through that way.
I really doubt we can do
That
anything
doesn't
with
seem to
that.
work.
Okay, so we can go around, but... ancient stairs.
Ugh! I can't pull the stupid pineapple out with my bare hands. It would be easier to take a pineapple first.
Okay, but maybe with knife.
This pineapple's really hard. I can't remember if that means it's ripe or not. Why spend money on an expensive ramrod when you're a genius? Ah, the perfect improvised ramrod.
Yeah, perfect one. Okay, so let's go upstairs. Bananas. That should be helpful for our monkey, I suppose.
The bananas are hanging too high. That won't work.
So it's still too high. We're gonna leave those bananas for now. Let's find out why is that door locked actually.
That could be important later. That could be important
Wait.
later.
Oh, we can.
The entrance to the cave is closed. This plate can't be moved with muscle power alone.
Okay, I do realize something.
That won't work.
Gain access to the cave. That huge stone need to fall on this, and that's gonna actually open the cave. Or if not on that, then it's gonna be here.
Water's flowing in it, but the cleft is too narrow to
I'm
get
pretty
through
sure
that
in
way.
that because camera actually showed this stone, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be
The
actually
obelisk seems to have a weak spot.
really important for this.
I don't think that'll work.
But the thing is, we need to find something which will actually break that stone,
That doesn't seem to work.
and that's gonna be a little bit harder than what I expected.
Wow, those are gigantic roots. That would take days. That doesn't seem to work. You'd like that.
Okay, so we can't really do anything with that. Anything which I'm missing probably, or hopefully. Maybe we can find something on board. Let's say I'm gonna try everything, maybe we can collect something at the end.
Hey, I bought those in Shanghai for New Year's Eve.
We finally found the sign from my dream.
I never doubted your abilities.
Hey, it's good to talk to someone for a change who doesn't question every little thing I do. And now we need to work out how to get in there.
I'll document the adventure with a few photos.
Yeah, that could be really helpful.
It's been a while since I last prepared a cannon to be fired.
Yeah, but actually that could work. Let's see, actually, maybe we can do this.
A regular cannonball. Nothing unusual.
I suppose that we will probably somehow break that rock down there with this canyon. At least I hope.
You did a good job on the ship, Carl.
Thanks, Jack, but I must point out that my options were limited. The whole thing isn't all that stable. Are we in the right place?
I believe so.
Okay, so that's gonna be everything.
The cannonballs are heavy.
Cannonballs
I
are
don't think that'll
heavy,
work.
and I'm not sure.
That's a cannon, not a flare gun.
Really? Okay, so let's see how this works.
That's a cannon,
Yeah, we
not a
can't
flare
really do
gun.
that. No, that's already inside, so that's not gonna be helpful at all. We need fire. There we go. We have a torch here which cannot be collected. Finally.
Having a torch ready is important on any ship.
So now, let's talk with Amanda.
We seem to have a problem.
Oh, I'm totally surprised. What is it?
The entrance to the cave's blocked. There's no way to get past, unless we use the ship's cannon. The one remaining cannon, Amanda.
You know, I had to sacrifice one in Shanghai. Otherwise, you'd still be wasting away in prison.
Whatever. But how do I get the cannon to work?
How am I supposed to know? Since when am I an expert on naval artillery? You definitely need gunpowder, ammunition, and of course, a burning fuse. And I guess you'll need some sort of tool for packing down the powder, but I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on old technology.
Yeah.
The destination of this crate is New York. Sometimes I feel as if I'm
We
being
have most of
steered
those stuff
just like
actually.
the charming
when you
princess
think.
too.
And we can go down there, so... Oh god, we will need those bananas.
Is there anything more functional than a bucket? Cooked banana meat for perfect dog food. Take any meat and cook it in banana oil for a few minutes. The fire in the oven's blazing hot. I feel sorry for the next dish to be cooked there. He doesn't really approve.
That was
of me
like
wanting
freaking
the banana
barking.
oil. Anyway, I think he's grumpy because all
He's
that
a gorilla,
bananas.
not a dog. Definitely
The oil
sounds
is
like
the only
dog.
banana-based item we have on board now. Perhaps he'll give it to me if I give him some more bananas.
Yeah, that was obvious. We know where are the bananas, but we can't really get that high. Well, we need powder. We're gonna take this if we can, because this game is bugged sometimes and it's really annoying.
Patagate, baker's man. There's plenty of it.
Okay, I think that, yeah, that's everything. We need bananas for that high quality banana oil. So we have a torch.
Powder, good idea. Baking powder, better
To be
not.
honest, I don't
Last time
really
tried
know
to
how
cook,
this
I got
works.
A burned out torch is as useful. No,
So
every
I'm gonna
that
do
doesn't
just
need to be powdered.
random stuff, which is probably going to be weird, but
There's already a cannonball loaded. I should fire that first.
when I don't know how that works, I need to try every single possibility. Okay, we have shapely bucket, so let's go and let's refuel that
Is there
one.
anything more functional than a bucket?
I guess that's our best choice for now, and we're gonna see what we're going to do next.
I'm not thirsty.
Really?
I'm not thirsty.
Seriously, I thought that he's gonna refuel.
I don't like pineapple. It tastes horrible. I'm not carrying around more than one. No, every mighty adventurer knows you keep the bucket handy. A burned-out torch is as useful as
Well,
a
that's
monkey
not gonna
owning
work.
a porcelain shop. Water's flowing in it, but the cleft is too narrow to get through that way. Is there anything more functional than a bucket? Is there anything more functional than a bucket?
Okay, I didn't want to repeat that.
Green stuff on board. Think of all the algae. A burned-out torch is as useful. That doesn't need to be powdered.
Oh, come on.
No, every mighty adventurer knows you keep the bucket handy until you really need it.
So we'll need those bananas.
A good old-fashioned torch. A burned-out torch is as you fireworks from the chest, Amanda. A good old-fashioned torch. Some people would call it a pineapple on a stick. I call it an improvised. Is there anything more functional? Yes.
Oh man, let's go on ship, let's try one more time, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna go on break, and hopefully my microphone will work. Hopefully, will still work. Probably good, without any static noise in background. That's my main issue so far. So, we're not missing anything here, and it's still weird.
Powder? Good idea. Baking powder? Strange idea.
Cheap imported fireworks and nothing else on the ship. I doubt you're gonna use that in canyon.
No, every mighty... That's a cannon, not a flare gun.
Yeah, we know that. No, I'm not gonna leave it that easily. We seriously need to find something. Why would we have shapely bucket
I'm not thirsty.
when we can't really
I'm not thirsty.
collect any water? That's weird. Maybe, yeah, seems like that platform, but we can't really jump all over there. Guess we will go here. Hopefully maybe we can find something.
Oh, ivy. So much ivy. Why? Why? You'd like that.
Well, that doesn't work.
Plants cover most of the symbols, but I wouldn't understand them. Plants cover most of the symbols, but I wouldn't understand. That doesn't need to be powdered. A burned out torch is as useful. That doesn't seem to work. I hate wanton vandalism. Besides, Carl would definitely resent me for it. An eye and other small symbols. Maybe they mean we're watching you, or something like that.
Maybe. Maybe that doesn't seem at all. Actually means. Anyway, since we're kinda stuck here, we're gonna do a short break here and we will
I can see some sort of bird, but I can't imagine what it means.
We will be back in a second, I guess. Just to check and make sure that microphone still works fine, and hopefully I'm gonna get better in upcoming days and record more and more videos. So yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed so far, and if you're interested still in this walkthrough, please feel free to give a comment down below. Comment, suggestion, whatever, and it's gonna be sign that I need to continue this let's say half abandoned adventure. So yeah, stay tuned for more.